Final product is a mini figure that has an introduction, a model, a data section, and a results section with a discussion of regression results. Submit the LaTeX version of your paper through Canvas. Include your data in your DO file, containing all of your Stata commands used to generate the results.
Okay, great. So what I want you to do, and you guys all, who knows how to use LaTeX? Do you find that you're getting better at using it?
Slowly.
Okay. Well, okay. So I have a couple of suggestions. Okay. So for your data analysis, what you want to do is create what are called do files. And you guys remember this data tutorial? Like you do like various regressions, like you do like summarize, like SU or like DDS or. I've included a link in one of the footnotes to the Stata guide by Princeton that allows you to figure that stuff out, kind of how to figure out like how to use data. Don't be intimidated by it. It's like actually really easy, like it's super easy. So what you're going to do is you're going to create what's called a do file. And this just includes all of the commands. Right? So this, for example, might include like summarize, like these variables like education, schooling, education, race, income, etc. And all this will depend on like what data you have, right? And so it'll include like all of these different commands. And so when you go to your main Stata terminal, you just say do like main file. If your main do file is called main file, and then when you actually write this command in, it just does all of these commands. Okay. The other thing that's going to be really important is when you do a regression. So for your regressions, and all of this you can see in this data tutorial. It'll just be like reg, which is short for regression. Whatever the y variable is on your x's. And when you type in this command, it's going to give you like a table with like a bunch of stuff. This is going to have like your x1, x2, x3, and then it's going to have coefficients here all the way down. Now, this is a life hack. So if you want to take this table and actually put this into LaTeX, there's a very simple command that you can use. So you can use this command, it's called attack. And what this does is, so you first do reg y or x, and then after that you run this command attack, and it converts this into a LaTeX file. And so look this up. And it's the command is like really, it's not difficult at all. Now sometimes you might want to have a table where you have multiple columns. So remember in like the Hotspeed paper where she had like, or even the Dartmouth paper with the roommates, where we had column 1, column 2, and column 3, and this had regression results of column 1, regression results of column 2, and these are 2 separate regressions. But then 3 separate regressions, rather than you want to include them on one main document. So there's a command that's called merge. So you can look at for multiple regressions, one LaTeX table, you use this command test out, and also merge. And I've included a link in the. So if you have a PDF of this, like the footnotes are your friends. So like look at the footnotes and you see like links to some of these things. Other things about and then for graphs, like your basic command is like two-way and then scatter. x or two-way line, and then whatever's on the y-axis versus the x-axis. And so I'm just giving you kind of like these hacks, but like all of this is in that Stata, all of that is in this like Stata folder. So other things that I mean, like this is at a high level. It's not difficult at all. Like you guys are doing LaTeX, and like that's a big deal. Like you've shown that you have the capacity to take something and make it up into it. So you can go do this. I want to talk to you a little bit about the structure of the paper. And let's see how this is going to work. This is just kind of interesting. Okay, that's not too bad. This is like Alright, I'm going to do this on the board. And then what I'll do is I will send, I'll do this on the board, and then I'll like send you like a little document that summarizes this. So for your LaTeX file, a command that's going to be important for you is input. So you can put like input table.tag. And this table.tag, for example, is like your regression results. And so in Share LaTeX, you can have your main file, and then you can have this table.tag file as well too. And when you go into your main file, wherever you want to put in that table, you just use this command /input table.tag, right? And then there's also a command like /include, which you can use to include graphics in your Share LaTeX document as well too. And what I'll do is I'll put together like a little mini document that I can send to you. Would that be helpful? That summarizes these things? Okay. That summarizes like these best practices for LaTeX, and then also, well, the Stata stuff is really in that file, but maybe I'll still like pull out some of like the really like big headlines that you need to know for that. What I encourage you to do is, the thing about projects that's really important is for you to like really like manage your time and to make sure that you allocate like what needs to be done. So for example, like there are 4 steps. Most of you should have your article chosen by today. The simple 2-period model, you could like do this like in your sleep, because we've done so many of these before. And so write that down and solve that and like LaTeX that. And already you're like halfway through, right? And then the data work, like go and like find what, go and like look for the data sources. Actually, if you look at the website for the website that I've linked here, the Justin Wolfer's website, you will see like the Stata file for that unilateral divorce paper. And so you can actually go there and you can run all of their code. And you can see how they put things together too, right? So the second piece you can definitely do. The third piece that you can do too is like really to like think about like what's the regression model that you want to run, what are the outcome variables that you would need, what are the control variables that you would need to, and you can like write all of this up too. So like I'd say like about 75% of this you can do, right? And then the rest of it is really like familiarizing yourself with this data stuff to be able to manipulate the data. So start to like put things together. As soon as you solve the model, pop it into LaTeX, like have that done. As soon as you write down like what regression you want to run, pop that into, and then like really start to like iterate on it. This is like an original research idea. And like if any of you are like super interested in pursuing this beyond the class, like after you would have done this assignment, like definitely come talk to me and we can figure out a way to like turn this into like a proper paper that can be published, right? So I really want to give you work that is like useful. It's not like just busy work. And it probably took me like 5 hours or so like just to sit down and come up with the assignment and to write all this up and to really think about it. Because I think that your education should really be about you learning, and it should be about you learning like useful new stuff. And like I'm learning along with you too as we go through this project. And so I really want you to take this seriously. If you have any questions, like definitely email Shannon, email me. Google is your friend. Like it's super is your friend. Like if you don't understand something, Google it. Like that's how I learned like a lot of stages. Just Google. We have about 3 minutes before the end of class. Are there any questions? stop the video.